You want to go into Sophie? This is going to be very fun. So Sophie is an artist that I recommended in a music recommendation a couple weeks ago because it's just wild and it's a big fuck you to pop music. And her album finally released, Oil of Every Pearl's Uninside. It's 9 songs, 39 minutes long, and apparently we have very strongly different opinions on it. So Sean, let her rip.
Jesus Christ. Okay, the first song isn't bad. It's okay to cry. The rest of the fucking album is like putting a screwdriver and a defibrillator in my brain, turn on the power, and it's blending it up and see what the hell happens. The song, what was it? The 1 minute 40. Not Okay. Literally sounds like my computer is crashing and the world aside is like going down. It's so bad. It's the part of I wouldn't describe it as EDM, but the part of like raves and stuff that I hate because it is awful. I don't understand it at all. It sounds like if Skrillex is overdosing on drugs and made an album and like passed out in his bathroom, accidentally banged his fucking head on his laptop a few times and like corrupted the file and then uploaded it. This is the sound that it is.
Or like recorded the sound of like a program crashing and the audio just like keeps going on forward.
You know that you know that Windows error, and if you accidentally make
if you keep touching it,
if you
just
keep
makes
touching
that noise.
it and it goes, that's literally the fucking drop sound out of this album. Like, oh my god, this god lord awful.
So this is the episode in which Sean learns industrial. And what that brand of electronic music is like.
Oh,
it's kind of
hell, how do people listen to that shit? I don't know how many drugs do you have to be on to like that shit, but
I was on 0 drugs and I mostly like this album.
You're fucking stupid. This is awful. Jesus. Okay.
Okay, so I'll say what I like about this album and then you can have your rebuttal to any.
Woo! Oh, I'm gonna cut in, baby. I'm gonna like break your fucking laptop.
So, let's just go right in because it's gonna be fun. It's different. What do you have against different?
Okay, that's I will allow it because I always say make something different. And if it sucks dick, I will. Well, some people never mind. If it's bad, I'll yell at you for it's bad. If it's good, I'll give you praise.
The reason
we did that with Kanye. So fucking live politics.
And I will absolutely concede that this is not music for everyone. That this is like it's hard to make a music recommendation for most people for certain types of like metal music and screamo.
Oh yeah, exactly. This is the screamo version of EDM. You either love it or you don't.
Yeah, it's like
exactly like that.
Yeah, I think it's like people's first reaction to dubstep when like Skrillex came on the scene and people were like, it all sounds like toilet sounds, like that Hank Hill thing.
I mean, okay, when it got popularized, because like he didn't start dubstep. But,
right,
yeah.
When it got popularized.
Actually, my favorite house music artist, ironically, Scream started dubstep as garage music in like 2008.
And it all comes full circle to Audioface.
And it all comes full circle that house music is Kane.
But
I'm joking.
I mean, kind of.
It is. I mean,
it's a very.
It's the best in EDM because it's not bullshit.
It's a pattern and construction that transcends a lot of genres of music.
Space and time.
And specifically how it's different is it's playing around with motifs of bubblegum pop along with kind of the destruction of that as it's happening. And you can even see that kind of from the cover. It's this mix of like beauty and artificial like ideas and motifs. Human intelligence. No, not going Alex Jones here. But to talk about the album itself, or at least review it, the whole album is not kind of the insane metal clanging screeching thing.
No.
There are
plenty of
there are parts of it, and I actually like this. Like Infatuation, Not Okay, Is It Cold in the Water? There's this whole string of songs in the middle to where it's kind of softer and Sophie singing, and she has like a pretty good voice.
Not okay. Not okay.
No, not okay. That's incorrect. But Infatuation and Pretending are a little bit softer.
Yeah.
And that's
It's Okay to Cry. Those 3 songs were good.
Yeah. And the end, like I guess Pretend World, because Whole New World, Pretend World is a 9-minute song that ends the album.
Yeah.
And the first half of it's kind of faster and the second half of it's soft. And my point there is it shows that Sophie has range. It's not just this one thing. And my third counterpoint is one of your favorite Vince Staples songs, Yeah Right, is produced by Sophie.
Yeah, I'm not. Some of her. This album is super Screwdriver. The other songs that I've heard from her haven't been. So that's when I listened to it. It caught me off guard. Completely caught me off guard.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because the stuff I've heard her produce or other things, great. Because I do like, as I said when I first listened to it, the first song is pretty good, and then the rest I'm like, whoa, didn't expect that, and I hate that.
Oh
shit.
yeah, if you didn't expect,
I didn't know what it was. So
really
I'm like,
into.
what the fuck? And it wasn't a good what the fuck. Like you get up the butt, and you don't like it up the butt. You're like, ooh, run home, run home, run home.
there's a lyric in Fourth Dimension about that. Where Kanye's like, she said him in the wrong holes. I said I'm lost.
I said I'm lost.
Which is really bad.
That is really bad. If you're in the wrong hole, you don't know it. Come on, dog. It's pretty simple.
Let's get back to Sophie.
Let's get back to the.
Let's get back to the album. Maybe you can describe this maybe you can review it using the sound of Acuras crashing, but I'm going to stay on the system and use the number of Acuras I will give this. And I'm going to give it 5.
Damn.
So that means I liked it slightly more than the J-Rock album because the J-Rock album didn't really do much different or unique. Sophie plainly does. It's definitely an acquired taste. It's not for everyone, but for this specific kind of deranged electronic music that I listen to, I actually like it. Sean, meanwhile,
2 and a salvaged NSX. Like you're trying to fix up the NSX, you're like building pieces and parts. So that way you can build an NSX back 60K instead of 250. That's what this album
like
is.
a rain damage from like a hurricane.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Texas
Like a flooded one.
A flooded
and
NSX.
you gotta find a crashed one that has the right batteries and everything, so you can put them in. And yeah, that's what we want.
Right. We will have.
It's not a 1 because it's something different, but that's it. So good job.
Most reasonable man in America.
Yeah, always.